Takže dámy a páni, vítam vás v ďalšom dielu na hru Sherlock Holmes a poďme pokračovať. Tentokrát sme odhaliť príčinu dopravnej nehody.
Let me go. You're talking nonsense.
Insulting a police constable, eh? That's quite enough.
What's happening here, Constable?
Mr. Holmes, this gentleman here is the fellow who built the scaffolding which collapsed and caused this accident.
That ain't true. How were you hurt? This hammer hit me on the leg. How? It flew out from the scaffolding I put up. When the damn thing collapsed, the hammer flew out and cost me leg.
You were standing over there at the time.
Oh, aye. Yeah, that's right.
So it would not have been possible for him to bring the scaffolding down, Constable?
Perhaps it was poorly constructed.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. And what made it fall? Perhaps it was you, waving around that rotten stick of yours.
You'll wind up getting a taste of it if you carry on like this.
One moment, Constable. The scaffolding here has been entirely dislodged. It is unlikely that this disaster could have been the fault of this gentleman. Allow me to inspect the area, and if you could possibly be of use, close off the surrounding section. Do not grant anyone access, nor allow them to leave. Is that quite clear?
Absolutely, Mr. Holmes.
This accident is a little unusual. I need to concentrate on the details. I must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
OK.
My poor leg.
Mr. Holmes?
Tak musíme získať 13 poznatkov. Ty vole, to bude docela zaujímavé, no.
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
A common fate of an uncommon location. Celebratory bunting. This horse was blinded by the flag, causing it to bolt into the window. The
OK.
overturned lamps may well have caused the fire and explosion. A dead
A to je
driver,
neboštík.
another victim of the explosion. The driver is dead. He was killed by the explosion. This jaunting car would be capable of traveling at great speed. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
Aha, takže veľký drzý typek tu je. Hneď si mi podozrelý, chlape.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
OK.
Those wardrobes fell like dominoes. The pumpkins fell here after the sprung cart collided. Good day to you, sir. Would you mind answering some questions? I'm investigating this accident. Are you the driver of this cart?
Yeah. I was transporting vegetables from my farm to the London market.
What can you tell me about the accident?
I don't know. There was a collision, I felt the ground, I come over all dizzy.
What did you collide with?
That contraption up in front of me. He stopped all of a sudden and I tried to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough.
Do you have any idea what might have caused this cab to stop so sharply?
No idea.
OK.
An old sprung cart, which has seen better days. The old gas lamps in this square have been upgraded to electricity. A puddle of water and electricity. A deadly combination.
Tu máme dále.
That's it.
To je všetko?
This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident.
OK, čo je tento typek?
This is an absolute disaster.
Ešte nikto mu nepovie? A čo sa to potom odrovnával? Čo ten policajt? Tiež nič? OK. Ja sa poserte.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
This carriage was struck by the scaffold when it fell.
Keď to máme ďalšiu. Pardon.
This mechanism played a part in the accident, I'm sure of it.
Počkať. To mi hovorí niečo. Trám padol, zvedací mechanizmus sa pustil. Toto zišlo dole a toto išlo hore. Počkať. Nepadla na trám, takto.
That's it.
No.
Celebratory bunting. This cab hit the scaffold and caused it to fall.
Zajímavé.
My poor leg.
Tam je ten nož.
The axe was catapulted by the
sekera.
scaffold and it landed here.
Ok, niečo máme.
This cab was set on fire by the explosion at the lamp shop.
Keď ďalej čo? Čo sme ešte nemali tak preskúmané?
Might I ask?
It all happened.
Niečo to musí byť, čo nemám ešte.
Mr. Holmes? I've not...
The rope holding the bunting was torn apart. A large section of it is now missing.
Huh?
I believe I've enough information about this accident. Now let's recreate the sequence of events.
Tyhle, toto bude. Počkaj, ne. Počkať. Áno, toto spadlo. To. Potom do toho roztrhlo.
Include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Okay, Julia.
Include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Skip.
That's it.
OK, dobre,
The
zaujímavé.
technical cab's sudden halt caused this disaster, but the lamppost fell down afterwards. So why did the cab stop?
Mr. Holmes? I've not...
Might I...
No.
Why? A to je veľké tetovanie. Pes. Dogo.
I suspect it's from a...
Pardon, ja som to skipol.
This man
Ja
was
som
armed
debil.
with a revolver. Webley, I suspect.
OK, a ešte niečo tu musí byť.
This man was killed by electricity, as shown by the distinct mark on his hand. There's a metal strapping. This cab was painted recently. There is some text underneath the paint here. Could be important. I'll need to find a way to remove this fresh paint.
Ale jak?
This is an absolute disaster.
Some kind of solvent. A piece of fabric drenched in solvent.
Môže byť tým? Zase ten pes. Rasko.
Yes, I know him. He's a small-time local criminal.
No. Takže zase Rasko.
A pneumatic hammer.
Počkaj, ešte tu niečo je. No niečo tu ešte musí byť, lebo...
Mud. Oh, smells bad.
Jo, len kvôli bohnu.
There's a metal... This crank has been turned.
Railways, London, Company of London, Electric, Underground.
Underground Electric Railways Company of London.
A ja? A čo s tou informáciou?
Might I ask...
Mr.
What do you...
A čo s tou informáciou?
There is some electrical wiring here beneath the manhole.
Ja aj takto musím nasledovať ten kabel. OK. Ten kabel odtiaľ Počkaj, nie. Odtiaľ to. Nice, máme to.
I've not seen such a device before.
Čo to je? Okay, skip.
The electrical charge which affected the technical cab came from here.
Tak, no skontrolujeme, či sa nahráva. Jo, nahráva, super. Ono nič iné tu není. Je, koža s hladinou. Všetci mohou od dneška kožiť na väčšnosti takový jest výkon nejvyššieho soudu. Čestní soudce ad hoc dnes rozhodl, že od dnešního dne již proženění kožení na vážnosti zločinem příjemnějším od dne nasledné prostě viny Márii, Tousonovou, jednou Kursonovou a jasné, tedy či dámy, které byly kompromisně stěženy za kožením na jasné. Někomu vadilo, že by fajčili?
I can see the technical cab very well from here. An open bottle of cheap wine. A single glass containing traces of alcohol.
OK, tak sa poďme podeliť.
Holmes, I was looking for you. I have an idea about the accident.
Never mind. This one is murder.
What?
What?
You? You're the murderer,
You're
eh?
off your head.
Co se s ním?
Sure, Holmes?
Oh yes, a murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos. And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Our great chance? Of what, Holmes?
The culprit could not have planned for this to happen, don't you see? And it is possible that he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map.
OK. Zde je ďalší. Tento nič? To už na tohto podozrieval. OK, ja si myslím, že tento. Tiež podozrelý tento. Či počkať. Tento podozrelý, tento je iný. To myslím, že nie. Aj tento. A dám takto.
Constable, I suspect 3 people here. Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right. In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget our earlier discussion. About Kate.
OK. Takže Scotland Yard. Jasné, to zatiaľ nemám nič iné. Super. Budem preskúmať zatiaľ len ich veci.
Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
What happened?
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped. It was after we asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
How did he escape?
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Sorry, I'll come back later.
He could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade here?
No, he will be absent for a couple of days. Can we keep this incident between us?
Čo s tebou, no? Aha. Absence a s tým súvisíci pozdní plnení. Zdal tolerovať, odplní. Jasné.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job. This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new. The initials MB.
To je ďalší list. Pane Butcher, spoločne vám rozumie, že pro vás máme to právo. Dostavte sa prosím do nemocnice, to neživé budete moci. Abychom to hráčov definitívne uzavřeli. Bez stave stabilizovaný, to je
This
ten,
letter
čo
from
už šiel.
yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address. Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets. Whiskey. Of poor quality. Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette. Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulating.
Benjamine, môj synu, byl bych nesmírne šťastný, kdyby zbyl té dobroty pomluvy s vedením našeho příštího charitativního banketu, který se uskutoční v sobotu po bohoslužbě. Tvá dobrá vůle přináší lidem tolik radosti a vím, že se na tebe budu moct spolehnout. Pamatuj se, jak tvůj život započal v říchu, jak se na světě cítil sám opuštěný, jak se vydal na cestu zločinu. Našel si však v sobě dostatek síly ke změně. Stal se z tebe dobrý člověk, náš pán k tobě bude milostivý. V našem kostele budeš vždy vítan, můj synu.
My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
Okay.
Electrical wires.
Vážený pane Garete, jsme nuceni vám sdělit, že i po vyvlastnění vašeho majetku jste nám stále dlužen značnou sumu peněz. Žádáme vás, abyste s námi tieto nepříjemné záležitosti nepodľa nespojil, inak budeme museli požiadať o pomoci policii. Zdravím. Jasné.
A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord with a bookmark. This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
Keď hodíš do poväčší púl kontinentu, alebo spúšťa bližšie nekonečné krvopolitie, aby zabil barbary, mohol mať niektorí jedinci pocit, že postrádaš neviem, či zabraný, či spätku svedomí. Avšak ten, kdož pro vyhubení miliónu barbarov odmíta odhodlane obetovať vlastný život, není pravý republikán. OK. Nachystá sa staví proti státu kapitalizmu otačným stavom. Thomas Garrett má však dlh u banky. Čakaj, ale ešte tu máme ďalšie. Benjamin Floribel v mladý zločinec sa však zmenil a viede počestný život. OK, ďalej nemáme nič. Dobře, ľudia. Predtým nehody. A tu sú ešte.
The belongings of the victims, Rasco and his acolyte. A normal pocket knife. A standard deck of playing cards. A police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
OK, Mauricio Alfredo Vincent, známy tiež ako Rasco, je vúdce místnych malé zločinecké bandy. Jasné.
Webley revolver. Rasco is fond of licorice. Ha.
Keď to by sme mali teda. No, úlohy máme aké. To som skôr prípad jasné, vyslechnú možné svedky nehody. Jasné, nemocnica. OK. Ľudia, ale to na budúce. Na budúce dáme teda tieto veci. Pokiaľ sa vám tento video páčil, tak nezabudnite like, pokiaľ páči, nezabudnite odber, vedľa prosím, čakám na ňo, čo ďalšie, nás a aspoň, že sa majte a adios amigos.